Today I'm going to show you the 3 best places to grab a coffee in downtown St. Petersburg, Florida. I moved here a little over a year ago and it's hard to find a great cup of coffee in a new city. So I'm going to show you the 3 best places I found that I love, and I know you will too. I lived downtown for a year and here's how I picked my top 3 spots. Number 1, they have to be downtown. Number 2, it's gotta be walkable. I gotta be able to get there quickly. Number 3, it's gotta serve a purpose for me. More on this in a minute. You ready? Let's go. Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Grant Warrington and I moved from cold and cloudy Michigan to St. Petersburg, Florida, and I have found a life that I never knew existed. And I believe this is truly paradise in America. Explore it with me, and I'm going to show you why you should either move here, visit here, or invest here. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Now let's go. First place we're heading to is Kawa Coffee Roasters. They got a great outdoor seating area. You can sit here, get a little work done, enjoy the weather, or just people watch, and you can bring your dog, have a cup of coffee. Can I get an Americano, please?
Yeah.
Black, 12 ounce.
12 ounce black Americano. You have
2 shots, 2, right?
Yep.
Perfect. So I got my Americano. It's $3.85 plus $1 tip. It's an awesome coffee. I'm excited to drink it. Kawa's got a cool story. It's a wholesale and a retail coffee company based right here in St. Petersburg, Florida. It was founded in 2006 and it's since become the largest independent coffee roaster in the state of Florida. I love this place because it's an 11-minute walk or half a mile for me, so it gives me a little bit longer time to clear my head as I'm walking. A lot of times I would sit in my apartment building all day and I just need to get out, man. Just that creativity needs to start flowing again, and the best way to do it is change my environment by coming to a coffee place like this. I love that I can bring my laptop, set up shop in here, and work on some YouTube video scripts and jump on their Wi-Fi. The coffee always tastes great and there's always a really cool vibe inside and outside this place. I always dig hanging out here. But I'm not here to work, we gotta keep moving. Let's head over to the next coffee shop. Six miles or a 12-minute walk. So if you're drinking regular coffee, guys, you gotta stop. Americanos are the absolute freshest and best tasting coffees to drink, I'm telling you. But I'm no coffee snob. I'll drink just about anything and still complain about it. I never knew what an Americano was until my first trip to Italy in 2014. That was my first real trip, sadly, out of the country, and Canada and Mexico don't count. When I got there, I wanted a coffee, you know, and I think they all thought it was pretty hilarious because I kept trying to tell them, no, a coffee out of a pot, right? A pot of coffee.
Hey, does anybody want coffee?
And there are no pots of coffee in Italy. There's only espressos. I can't do little espressos, man. I want to sip my coffee from a cup, a big cup, and I want to drink it over time, man. One little sip of that espresso and that thing's gone. So the Italians told me I want a cafe Americano, or an American coffee, right? They grind the beans fresh every time and it tastes awesome. Much better than a pot of coffee, and I was so happy I figured out what the hell an Americano was. So here in the US, when I ask for an Americano, I want a 12-ounce mug and I want 2 shots of espresso in it, and then it filled to the top with piping hot water. That's it, no cream, no sugar, black coffee. I never thought I'd be living in St. Petersburg, Florida. I honestly thought St. Pete was an old community. It's where people go to die. I hate to say it, but that's so not true. I want to throw a couple numbers up on the screen for you and just show you what exactly is going on in this city. According to figures from 2022, the median age is 42.9 years old. Population is 259,343 and continues to grow. And the median household income is $70,333. Now the median property value is $289,000. The 5 biggest employers in St. Pete are Jabil, Raymond James Financial, HSN, or Home Shopping Network, Nepal, and Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. St. Pete also holds the Guinness World Record for logging the most consecutive days of sunshine, 768 days straight, man. That's why we're called the Sunshine City, and that's one of the main reasons we moved down here from Michigan. Now, it's early morning here in St. Pete, otherwise this sidewalk would be full of tables and chairs. There'd be people out here dining, but these restaurants don't open for a few hours yet. For the lunch crowd, we're the coffee crowd, the morning crowd. So that's why these streets aren't packed. This is a 46-story luxury condominiums going up called 400 Central. When these are done, these are going to be 515 feet tall, man. It's going to be one of the tallest buildings in St. Petersburg. So I was a construction worker. Every time I walk by stuff like this, it's near and dear to my heart. I was a crane operator, third generation. My grandfather was a crane operator, my dad, and then me. It was my destiny. And that was way before we started investing in real estate. I started drinking coffee because I was 19 years old, had no money on me, I'm sure. Every day I was broke. And in the winter, it's freezing cold in Michigan. So on these construction sites, in these job trailers, the one thing that was always there, hot and free, was coffee. A pot of coffee. So that's why I started drinking it, because it was hot, it was available. In the beginning, I'd put a ton of shit in it, like creamer and sugar. It wasn't until about 10 years later I started reading ingredients and decided, you know what, if I'm gonna drink coffee, I'm gonna learn to drink it black. Forget putting all that crap in my body. This is a new food court going in. It's called Central Park because it's on Central, and Park is a cool name. This is gonna have a ton of restaurants in there, all kinds of outdoor seating. There's gonna be rooftop seating and a private club in there as well. This is gonna be pretty amazing once this is done. Here's one of my absolute favorite places to go, Sorrento Suites. So let's hop in here and grab an Americano. Hello, can I get an Americano? Hot and black, please. Nothing in it, thank you. This is one of my favorite spots for an Americano. This one tastes great always. I always know what I'm getting, and I'm excited to have this one. Never disappoints. This was the first coffee spot I found, and again, I was in our apartment building. The apartment complex has all kinds of amenities. It's a Class A apartment building, beautiful, but I just felt like I needed to get out, and I did. I didn't know where to go. I came over here, I grabbed an Americano, and I sat right here at this table, popped open my MacBook, and I started to write. I mean, the creativity came out. That's what I was looking for, just to get in a different space. And that's what I wanted, was to change my environment. And inside this coffee shop and outside is an awesome place to do that. They got great Wi-Fi here, so you can jump on that for free. And we'll explore outside here in a minute. So this coffee was $3.79, and I gave them a 20% tip, so $4.82 total. Not bad for downtown St. Pete. This is one of the best spots to people watch. You wanna go outside and I'll show you what I mean? Let's go. Living this close to downtown was awesome. So I'd head over here any chance I got, have a coffee, either work inside or sit out here and just do what I said, people watch. Normally, this sidewalk is packed, but again, it's early in the morning, so there's not a ton of people out right now. It's less than 1/10 of a mile to the next coffee shop, or a 3-minute walk. So I got a few minutes here and I want to talk to you about downtown St. Pete and finish my coffee. If you vacation here in St. Pete, downtown area is about 1 mile wide and about half a mile tall, north to south. So chances are you're not gonna need a rental car. It's extremely walkable. You can walk everywhere. There's also bikes to rent and little scooters, or you can always just grab an Uber if it's a little too far for you. Here's where we lived in downtown for a year, the Hermitage apartment building. We were on the top floor, the 8th, first balcony in on the right. So this next coffee shop is not a coffee shop at all. It's Publix, but it's right across the street from where we used to live. And anytime I needed to get a little shopping done, I'd do it on my lunch break or a break. I'd come over here and let me show you what I would do to make shopping more enjoyable, because I hate shopping. I'd come over here and grab one of these coffees. These are $1.49 plus tax. And they grind the beans fresh every time. Now, it's not an Americano, but it's pretty damn close. So here we go. This is really great coffee, and for $1.49, you can't beat the price. They also give you this little place to sit, so if you want to grab a pub sub or something else and come eat, here's a little seating area. And this is always the one thing that makes my shopping more enjoyable. I finished that quicker than I thought. The one thing with the Publix cup, don't throw it away, because when you're done shopping, it's got a little barcode on it. You got to scan it and pay for your coffee. Don't be a dirtbag. Now, I got one more coffee tip I want to show you, and this one is important, so listen up. If you're like me and love coffee, this will be a great instant coffee for you. This is what I drink every single day. It's Starbucks Premium Instant for $10.79. It's a great instant coffee. I absolutely love it. Drink it every day. I know, for a guy that loves coffee and even makes videos about them, why don't you have an espresso machine? Well, the espresso machine is $1,000, and that's just not something I'm ready to commit to right now. $1,000 is a lot for coffee, even though I love it. So we're sticking with the instant until we're ready to level up and get that espresso. If I do get that espresso machine, it's still important that I don't just sit in the house and drink coffee all day. You gotta get outside, get those creative juices flowing, especially if you work from home. Take a walk, get out in the sun, and enjoy the weather and your life. I'm so jacked up on coffee right now, I'm gonna go climb this building. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. I got another video right here I know you're gonna love about the sunset views on the St. Pete Pier downtown. That's one of my favorite places in St. Pete, and you are not gonna believe these views. Make sure you subscribe and click on this video, and I'll see you there.